I hate broccoli. Yuck, my mom makes me eat it. She says veggies will keep you healthy, whatever that means. My friends at school have to eat veggies too. It's not so bad when we're together. Then we go and play. Addie and I like to swing. My friend Miles likes to run and play catch. He wants to grow up and play football someday. I think he's weird. Our teacher, Miss Nilsson, she is really nice. She also makes us eat veggies. She says they're important. Today she talked about growing up and how we need to take care of each other. She talked about something called vaccines. I didn't know what that means. Miss Nilsson said vaccines are when you get a shot to help you from being sick. Some of the kids in my class remember getting those. They hurt. Miss Nilsson said they hurt for a minute, but then the pain goes away. And now we will be safe. She said they have weak or dead germs in them. I think that's gross. She told us our bodies recognize those germs and make something called antibodies. That way, if those germs come back, our antibodies will stop them, kind of like having a big brother or sister. Nobody picks on you if your big brother or big sister is there. Miss Nilsson showed us pictures of kids who used to get sick. She talked about how, when she was little, kids would get sick all the time. It made me sad. She said her brother got sick when he was little with something called the measles. And when he got sick, he got other kids in his class sick too, a lot. She said you could get up to 17 other kids sick as well, just from one person. 17 sounds like an awful lot of sick kids to me. Miss Nilsson taught us about mumps and something called rubella. She says kids used to get really sick. Some of them would have diarrhea afterward and fevers or big red rashes all over. She told us kids would get so sick they would have seizures or lose their hearing or go blind. She told us if a mommy who is pregnant gets sick, then her baby could be born with a lot of problems too. It made me sad. Miss Nilsson showed us a picture of the baby she had last year. His name is Cooper, but we call him Coop. He is so cute. She brought him to class one day and taught us how to hold him. We had to be very careful. She told us when he was a year old, he got vaccinated so he wouldn't get sick with the measles or mumps or rubella. She said they gave him a shot for all three at one time. She said it's called MMR. Miss Nilsson said she didn't want to hurt Coop. She wanted him to grow big and strong, like us. She says he cried a little, but then felt better. When Coop turns 5, Miss Nilsson will take him to the doctor to get one more shot. Then he will be safe from the measles forever. That made me happy. I like Coop. Miss Nilsson told us it's important to take care of each other because some kids can't get shots. She says they have allergies or other sicknesses, and the MMR shot will hurt them. She told us if we get them sick, it could be really bad. But if we all get our vaccines, then we can protect them by not getting them sick. Miss Nilsson said it's called herd immunity. I don't know what a herd is, but I imagine it's like having a big family. And in my family, we take care of each other. Miss Nilsson said some people are afraid their vaccines some people are afraid getting their vaccines will make them more sick. She says some think it will make their kids have something called autism. I don't know what that is exactly. Only my friend Addie's brother has it. And nothing seems wrong with him. He smiles and laughs whenever he's with you and gives you great big hugs. I like Addie's brother. Miss Nilsson said doctors and scientists have made vaccines very safe and spent a long time studying like we do in school to make sure vaccines are safe and don't cause autism. I guess some people are just extra worried, like my mom. She always makes sure I put on my coat. She always makes sure I put my coat on so I don't get cold, and that I always hold her hand when crossing the road, and that I eat my veggies because she loves me, just like a lot of other mommies and daddies love their kids too. That's why Miss Nilsson said we should always talk to our doctors. They can help us learn how vaccines are safe and if we should get them. Then we don't have to worry. Also, my doctor gives you a sucker if you're good. Last time I got a big red one. Red's my favorite. I still don't like broccoli, but I don't mind as much. And I'm getting big now, and I know it will help me and my friends grow big and strong, like Miles, so he can play football. I still think he's weird.